Thank you for earlier, Gloria. It was fun.
Thank you, too. I had a really good time, Monica. Let's do another dinner party with everyone again.
By the way, this is a little hard to say.
Is something wrong?
About your fiancé.
What about John? What happened? That's not like you to beat around the bush.
Yeah, this isn't like me. I'll be straightforward. Why didn't you tell us he was a lawyer?
Huh? About John?
Who else would it be?
Why do I need to say that? It's not like it's necessary.
You lied, didn't you?
Lie? I didn't lie about anything. What are you talking about, sis?
When I asked you about your fiancé, didn't you say he was an office worker?
He is an office worker. He's a corporate lawyer, and he's also an office worker. I didn't lie about anything.
But you still kept it a secret, didn't you? Why did you hide it? You didn't want me to know he was a lawyer?
No, there was no reason to hide it. I wouldn't hide anything from my family. Why are you bringing this up?
It's okay. I'm not angry or anything. You didn't want me to know, right? He has a law degree and a high income, and the company he works for is a good one, right?
Did you investigate him already?
Of course! He's the fiancé of my dear little sister. It's natural.
So what? He's a lawyer, so what?
I'm worried about you.
Worried? About what?
Do you know what it's like to be the wife of a lawyer?
What is difficult?
There's a lot to handle, like accounting and dealing with clients. Honestly, I don't think you could handle it.
Oh, I see. Well, then it's okay. I told you before, but he's a lawyer and a company employee. We won't have to worry about that.
No, it's not okay. Even though he's a company employee, he's still a lawyer. You need to be a highly educated and intelligent woman to match him. Who knows? He might even start his own business in the future despite being a company employee now.
Well, that's true, but...
See? It's not suitable for someone with a low education like you.
What? Why are you suddenly saying that? Low education again? You always bring up education every time. Education doesn't matter in today's world.
What are you talking about? If you were to become a lawyer's wife, you wouldn't be able to handle it with your low education. I think it's more suitable for me, a college graduate with better looks than you.
Well...
Do you know why I'm saying these things? It's because I don't want to see my little sister's miserable future as an older sister. So I think he deserves someone like me who is a college graduate and beautiful, not someone like you.
Here we go again.
What do you mean, here we go again?
Your rampage.
What? What rampage? I'm just worried about you. If you're my little sister, you should listen to what your older sister says.
You always do this, don't you?
What do you mean by this?
When I was a sophomore in high school, I dated the most handsome guy in the class, remember?
What? When you were a sophomore?
Oh, that guy.
So what does that have to do with anything?
In the end, he believed your lie that I had taken a friend's boyfriend. And 1 month later, he was dating you.
I didn't lie. It's just that he switched to a pretty girl like me.
Yes, he was stolen by you. The same thing happened when we were in junior high, when I was dating the top-performing boy in our grade.
What are you talking about, bringing up stories from when we were kids?
It's always been like that with you since we were young.
That's slander! What did I do?
At that time, you lied and said I had fallen ill on our date day. You canceled our date, remember?
That's an old story. I don't remember.
I heard that you went on a date with him and told him unfounded bad things about me instead of believing a lie that the date was canceled.
Did I do such a thing? I don't remember.
1 month later, I heard everything from him who was dumped by you. You switched to his older brother who got into a famous university. He was crying.
I don't remember such a thing.
You don't like it when I date a guy who stands out a little.
That's not true. It's natural that boys who have dated you would want to date someone cuter like me more than you. Adolescent boys want to have sex with cute girls.
I guess everything up to now was just a youthful mistake. But I'm engaged to John. It doesn't matter if he's a lawyer or not. As sisters, I want you to bless my marriage, please.
You're such an idiot. I've been saying that all along, haven't I?
Huh?
I don't want my little sister to marry an unsuitable man and bring shame to the family. You are not suitable to be married to a lawyer like him. I am the one who is suitable for him.
Wait, he is my fiancé, though.
That doesn't matter. He's mine now.
What are you talking about?
Jean is going to marry me, a smart and beautiful woman.
Do you really think it's okay to do something so irrational?
Haven't you always been like this?
Huh?
You've never been good at anything, and I've always had to clean up your messes.
That's not true.
Your timid attitude is so embarrassing.
Well, I used to be insecure about my height. I admit that I was timid back then, but now things are different. I have a wonderful fiancé and I can introduce him to my family. I'm very happy now, sis. Can't you be happy for me too?
I don't like it.
Huh?
I don't like how you, who have always been a loser, are acting like a winner.
Loser? Aren't we sisters? Don't say such things.
I won't forgive this. Except for height, I have always been better than you. I won't allow you to marry a lawyer now. Wasn't it always like this? You were never good at anything, and I had to clean up your mess.
Big sister.
And now you're marrying a lawyer? I won't allow it. Jean is going to marry me. He'll understand too.
Do you even know what you're saying? Please calm down a little.
Anyway, I'm the one who's more suitable for him.
Hey, Monica?
Sorry about earlier. I had an emergency.
What's wrong now, Monica?
Hey, don't you want to know what my emergency was?
What is it?
I contacted Jean.
Why?
To thank him for today's event.
Wait, stop it. Why?
As your sister, it's natural to express my gratitude for family matters. If you don't have manners, you won't be fit for the lawyer's wife. Anyway, Jean really liked me. He raved about our parents, but especially about how much he liked me. He also talked about you.
I'm the fiancé, but I'm just an afterthought, huh?
You grew up surrounded by kind parents and a smart, beautiful older sister. You're a lucky girl, Gloria. He said you were smart and beautiful.
That's good, isn't it? I knew it would come to this.
What's with that attitude? What do you mean by I knew?
You've always been aggressive towards guys you're interested in, haven't you? That's why I thought you'd also contact Jean. I told him to be careful, too.
What do you mean by be careful? I contacted him as a family member.
Monica, you were pretty clear earlier, weren't you? That you thought you were more suitable for Jean?
Did I really say that?
Hey, can we stop this kind of thing already?
What do you mean, this kind of thing?
It's abnormal for a sister to take her sister's fiancé.
Take is a bad word.
So it's not that?
Well...
It was just my misunderstanding? Can I believe you, Monica?
Ugh, you're so annoying. What are you trying to say?
I'm not going to ask why you contacted Jean earlier. I'm really curious, but I'm trying not to worry about it.
So what is it already? You're being roundabout and it's frustrating. Just get to the point.
I don't want you to contact Jean anymore. Please, Monica.
Why are you so worried, Gloria? Oh, I see. You think I've stolen all the desirable men from you since we were young? That must make you anxious, huh?
That's so funny. It's ridiculous. Hey, Monica, listen to me instead of laughing.
Oh, right. It's about the wedding.
Huh? The wedding?
You're so slow. You really haven't changed since we were young. It's about Jean's wedding.
Oh, sorry. It's about the wedding, isn't it? I was getting off track with the conversation. But you understand, Monica. I'm happy. Is there something wrong with Jean and my wedding?
Just leave everything to Jean's mom. She's apparently quite tasteful and arranged everything.
Huh? Jean's mom? What does that mean?
You really are slow. She said to leave it to her because Jean's mom arranged everything.
Hold on a second. I don't understand. Why would Jean even tell you that?
He said he can talk to me about anything. He trusts me.
Don't tell me. You...
Anyway, just leave the wedding stuff to Jean's mom.
Oh no. I've always dreamed of getting married and having a wedding. I even designed a dress that would fit my height, and I was thinking about the venue too.
Oh, just stop thinking about it. You always worry about unnecessary things. You're such a fool. Just leave everything to his mother.
What? But it's my wedding.
That's why. I'm saying that if we leave it to his mother, it will become a wonderful wedding. It's definitely better than what an amateur like you would come up with.
But even his mother is not an amateur.
Enough already!
But can't I at least design the dress, please?
You're such a fool. Just shut up and do as you're told.
Hey, Monica! You're so selfish.
Good morning, Gloria. What a nice weather we have. It's like the weather is celebrating the wedding.
Good morning, Monica. Sorry, I'm a bit busy right now. Can we talk later? Sorry. I just couldn't help laughing. It was so funny that I started crying. What's so funny?
I wonder what you're so worried about?
Oh, sorry, that was mean of me to ask. The door won't open, right?
It's tough, even on the day of the wedding.
Oh, this is too funny. I can't stop laughing. Do you know why the door won't open?
Of course! Jean and I wrapped the front of the door with a chain in the middle of the night. It was tough because it was cold, you know.
Why would you do something like that?
You really are stupid. I did it because I didn't want you to come to the wedding. You'll be staying at home today. It's okay. I'll be there as the bride. You know, to bless myself.
Huh?
It's too bad that you can't attend your older sister's wedding. As a younger sister, you wanted to congratulate me, right? You can give me your wedding gift some other time.
Actually, I don't even need it. I'll be living happily with my husband, who is a lawyer and earns a good income, in our rich life together. I see.
Oh? Why are you suddenly quiet? What's wrong?
I knew it. I knew something like this was going to happen.
What? You're just pretending to be smart, aren't you? Something only a stupid person with low education would do. I'm telling you because you'll never understand. Jean's heart already belongs to me.
So, when did you start dating him?
Are you curious? We had a family dinner together, remember? And right after that, once I told him I had liked him for a long time, he immediately decided to switch to me. Of course, he would choose a beautiful woman with a higher education rather than a plain-looking girl with no sense of direction. It was right after our first date. Jean is quite sexually active, isn't he? But it's wonderful. I like that he has a heroic side to him. Oh, and his family are also in favor of the change of wives.
Even his parents?
Of course. Did you really think I wouldn't do anything about it? Both of his parents and I are of average height, so it's strange that only you have a tall height, don't you think?
What are you talking about?
I'm saying maybe you have different genes. Or else it could be some kind of illness, don't you think? Does Gloria have some genetic abnormality that causes infertility or something? You're my precious little sister, so I didn't want to say something like that. And I don't want to be told later that you were deceived, you know?
But his parents also said that you were better suited for him, right?
That's right. It's a shame, and that's not all. Unlike your sister, you seem like you could give birth to smart and cute children. And his mom said so. Jean also wholeheartedly agreed with her.
Is that so?
His mom was really excited about it. She seemed to like you more than Jean.
I see.
So that's why. It's a big victory for me that we're getting married. I was wondering what to do when you brought your lawyer boyfriend, but in the end, I won. After all, there's no way you could beat me, right? You're too ugly and too tall and embarrassing to even come to the wedding. I don't know what to do about adding you to the family.
Yes, it would be a great help. Thank you very much.
Huh? Did I hear that right? I think I heard thank you.
I did say thank you. I'm very grateful.
What? What are you saying? Have you lost your mind? You're pretending like that's not true.
Are you still saying that?
What do you mean?
I'm saying thank you for marrying him.
You're welcome. No, that's not it. Have you really lost your mind?
Actually, I knew that you and John were dating.
Huh?
You confessed right after he introduced you and then slept with him, right?
So what does that have to do with anything?
Around that time, I heard some rumors about John.
Rumors?
Something about him being a mama's boy.
What kind of baseless rumor is that? You're so stupid for believing something like that. Honestly, people with low education levels are just the worst. Who is spreading such rumors about him?
It's friends who know him from his child's school. They say he's being controlled by his great mom, and that's why he's broken up with all of his past girlfriends.
Huh! So what if he has one or two flaws? Everyone has them.
As expected of you, Monica, people with high education levels really do think differently.
No, it's not that impressive.
By the way, there's another flaw he has. 2 flaws are okay, right?
Huh? It's not just being a mama's boy?
It's a recent story, but he suddenly hit me during our home date. We weren't even fighting, so I didn't understand what was happening.
What the hell is that?
I talked to a childhood friend of his about it. She said that ever since he was little, his mother would get physical if he disagreed with her. She also said that because his mom is so overprotective, he may be emotionally immature.
I never heard anything like that.
Well, you and John never told me about your relationship or engagement either, let alone that you're dating. Oh, I see. Even my dependable older sister couldn't say, I'm dating my sister's fiancé. I'm going to steal the bride's seat at the next wedding. Wow, how lovely. To tell you the truth, I was just pondering whether I should really marry Jean or chase after my own dream until a moment ago.
What dream are you talking about? You don't have any dreams bigger than marrying into a wealthy family, do you?
I've decided to chase my dreams thanks to you marrying Jean. That's why I came to say thank you.
That's a fraud, isn't it?
Fraud? Why? Didn't Jean and his mom say they preferred you, the beautiful one, to have their cute children?
That's true, but he's a mama's boy and a husband who abuses me. What should I do?
What can you do? The wedding is almost here, right?
Huh? Already?
Good luck with the wedding. Mom, Dad, and I will be there to bless you.
Huh? Where are you right now?
At home.
What? Why? Didn't I make sure you couldn't leave last night?
Mom and Dad came to my rescue last night.
Wait, you mean even Mom and Dad know about this?
Of course, I told them everything.
What did they say about me?
Mom was disappointed in you for your bad habit, and Dad was angry, not just at you, but also at that dishonest guy, Jean.
What?
That's why neither of them will attend today's ceremony.
What? It's my special day!
Do you even realize what you've done? No relatives will be attending. Oh, isn't it time for you to go to the dressing room?
What? Is it that late already?
Well then, I don't want to hear about how the wedding went. No need to report back to me.
Hey, Gloria! Respond when someone talks to you!
What's up? The wedding is over already? How was Jean's mom-produced wedding? Was it fun?
Fun? It was so damn boring!
Oh, can you say that about a wedding that your mom with good taste produced?
What? Good taste? I was fooled. The dress was ugly and the content was all outdated.
With your beauty, you could have made any dress work, even if it was a bit ugly.
It wasn't that level. It was yellowed and smelly. Unbelievable.
Is that so?
Don't laugh. We don't have any family or relatives around here, and I feel embarrassed about it. And the worst part was that entertainment. How much did they spend on that boring entertainment? Seriously, the worst. Even though he's a lawyer, he has money, right? They should have at least had a more luxurious wedding.
By the way, I'll tell you something. His parents are supposed to be quite wealthy.
Then all the more reason. It's their precious son's wedding, so they should spend more money.
I told you before, didn't I? Jean is completely under his mom's control. For her, the bride is nothing more than a woman who took away her precious son. She won't spend a single yen for her. Jean probably isn't thinking about anything.
He believes that Mom is always right, so no matter how wrong she is, he thinks she's right. If you argue with her, she'll come back with violence. I can't handle being the wife of a deviant man like that. You're right. Jean's wife is way more suitable for you than me.
It's a bit unfortunate, but I'll tell you something else. They're planning to move near his company after the wedding.
What? Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that after getting married, we'll be moving near his company.
That's great, isn't it?
And since it's near his company, it's also close to his parents' house, right?
Huh? Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yep, Mom's going to come over every day.
Every day? Are you kidding me?
Oh, well, I guess I should have listened to my older sister. It was a good idea to get legally married after the wedding ceremony. From the bottom of my heart, I'm grateful. If you hadn't stopped me from doing something foolish and inappropriate, I'd be regretting it right now. Well then, do your best!
Hey, Gloria, I need you to take responsibility for this. It's really serious, so you need to respond quickly.
Wow, you're being pretty forceful. What's going on?
We might be sued by Jean. What should we do? It's all your fault!
Don't get so worked up. What are you talking about? Being sued by a lawyer doesn't sound calm at all.
It's not calm, even if it's not a lawyer. It's all because of that old hag.
You're getting too frustrated. Instead of complaining, can you explain what happened? I can't understand what you're saying.
Every time I think about it, it makes me so angry. That old hag comes over every single day, even though she has no reason to be here. I was so frustrated that
it started as a small argument, but it turned into a physical fight. Wait, did you hurt her? Even if she's a despicable person, she's still elderly, you know?
I know, it wasn't intentional. So it wasn't intentional, right? I mean, she just fell on her own, right?
So she got injured and you caused it? How serious is the injury?
She has a broken wrist.
That's outrageous. So you got into a fight with an elderly person and caused them a serious injury, and now you might get sued. You brought this on yourself, didn't you?
That's not all. Sean was horrible to me. As soon as he got home, he slapped me. Can you believe it? He hit me.
Didn't I tell you he was a mama's boy and a domestic violence perpetrator? He really is the worst. I'm glad I gave him up to you.
And on top of that, can you believe what that mama's boy said? Marrying you was a big mistake. I want to remarry your sister. Can you believe it? He wants to dump me and marry you.
Me? Marry him? The scumbag who betrayed his fiancé right before the wedding and then wanted to marry his fiancé's sister? It's really unbelievable.
So, do something about it. You're not gonna marry him, are you?
Of course not. Stop underestimating me. There's no way I'm marrying that damn bastard. Tell your beloved mother who made the mistake of choosing such a failure of a wife that.
I can't believe you're getting so angry about this. They're really the worst, that mother and son, aren't they? Can't you do something about it? Like, sue them?
You're pretty terrible too, you know. Can't you just drop it already?
What? We're sisters, aren't we? We're supposed to help each other.
I've been holding back because we're sisters. But you stole your little sister's fiancé, didn't you? And now you're talking about helping each other? How can you say that?
Shut up! I'm divorcing that damn man. You pay for the medical bills.
What are you talking about? I have nothing to do with this.
You do! You didn't tell me that Jean was such a scumbag. It's punishment for deceiving me. You pay for the medical bills.
If you're really my big sister, you should know that I'm not at fault.
You're being so selfish and shameless.
You're so highly educated and smart, aren't you?
But what? How can my little sister say that?
Well then, don't contact me anymore.
This is unbelievable. Hey, Gloria, answer me. You're an accomplice too.
What is going on exactly? You're so loud.
That damn family. After the divorce, they're demanding 2 million yen for medical expenses?
Oh, did you get divorced? Well, that's good news. You wanted to break up with that mama's boy, right?
The divorce is not the problem. It's the medical expenses. I can't afford it, you know? Besides, I didn't do anything wrong.
It's a fact that you pushed her and caused the injury, isn't it? Just give up and pay for it.
No way! I refuse! You're the one who deceived me! That's why! You're the one who has to pay for the medical expenses.
Are you still talking about that?
Ugh, that wedding was such a disaster. I thought I hit the jackpot marrying into a rich family. But then my mother-in-law comes over every day to our new house. And Joan's days off are spent with her too. I've been putting up with it. But once I started talking back, I couldn't stop. Sean never takes my side or helps me out in any way.
So you got into a fight and hurt someone?
No, it's not like that. You're the one at fault. Yes, you deceived me. Pay up now.
Hey, calm down. Can't you try talking to Mom and Dad about it?
What? You'll pay for me?
Of course not. I mean, why don't you ask for their advice? It's not that you don't want to pay, it's because you don't have the money, right?
I don't need you to tell me that. I talked to them right after the divorce.
What did Mom and Dad say?
Dad was so cruel. He said there's no place for someone who steals their sister's fiancé. You've always been so selfish, but this time you've gone beyond that and become unreasonable. You're no longer part of this family.
I can understand why he would say that. He was really angry.
Why are you so indifferent? I'm in big trouble here. I don't have any money and nowhere to stay tonight. You have to let me stay at your place. You wouldn't say no to your little sister, right?
Oh dear, that's terrible. You have nowhere to stay?
How dare you talk back to me, little sister? I'm on my way to your place right now.
Sorry, but I won't be there.
What? Where are you right now? When are you coming back?
I'm in a foreign country.
Huh? You're in a foreign country? What are you doing there?
I'm on a long-term filming project.
Shoot? What are you talking about?
Actually, a few months ago, I was scouted by a modeling agency. Shortly after starting my career, I passed an audition for a famous overseas brand, and now I'm busy with daily shoots.
I don't understand what you're saying. Model? Overseas? What about me, who has no money or job? I don't even have a place to stay tonight.
Don't worry, if you use your beautiful face and body, you'll figure something out. Do your best, and I'll do my best too.
Wait a minute. Why is it always you? Why am I the only one suffering like this?
Take care, Monica. Let's both find good partners next time. Since then, Monica apparently borrowed money to pay for the medical treatment. She's now working at a night job to pay off her debt, but Monica is too proud to let it be. She talked to Jean's former boss and picked a fight with him. She hired a lawyer who was a colleague at the same company and took him to court. And as a result, we succeeded in getting back at Jean. We exposed him for leaving me, his fiancé, to marry Monica, her sister. We revealed how he's an extreme mama's boy who lets his mother decide everything for him, and how he's a tyrant who resorts to violence when he doesn't like something. The whole company found out about it. Jean's bad reputation even spread to the bar association. As a result, the company abandoned him. Well, it's not surprising, is it? Lawyers are something that won't do business if they lose their credibility, and there are no companies that hire a man with a bad reputation. So, they say he's just staying at home with his beloved mother. That's pretty ironic, isn't it? Meanwhile, as for me, I was selected as the image girl for a major corporation where Jean used to work. There's a huge picture of me in the company building. I wonder what he and his mom, who are freeders and have no money to move, think when they see me every day.